What do y'all say we get ourselves into a little bit of streaming? Sounds mighty fine to me. Mighty fine. Let me crack open this drink here real quick. There we go. Yeehaw! Let's get into it. All right, I'm done with the voice. I'm just done with it. It's bit's done. It's played out. It's over. We're done with it. So, we're gonna get ourselves into a fun little adventure today. Or at least I hope it's fun. I'm on observation duty 8 now. I didn't even know that this was in the works. I've played all of the other observation duty games. I enjoy pretty much all of them, really. I didn't play much of number 7, and that's, I don't remember the reasoning why, the rationale behind that. I think it's just because, like, I was streaming it, and then I just kind of stopped streaming. That might have been it. Or, like, I lost a few times, and, like, it was like, oh, come back to it, and then just never did. Because I didn't want to, like, go on to the next level until I beat it, the prior level, and I just wasn't doing well. I don't know if I beat any of the levels, which is surprising, because I beat, like, every other level on every other game. So, anyway, all that to say, I haven't really looked anything up on this. I just saw that it came out, and I wanted to give it a gosh dang shot. So, without too much further ado, let's give it a shot. Now, I will say, things might be a little wonky for this stream. I mean, for one, it's been 70 years since I've streamed. I used to stream when I was a young buck, and now I'm just a slightly less young buck. So, anyway, I more importantly, I am trying something new with streaming. I just wanted to... I've seen a lot of people talking about restreaming, or whatever you call it. Multi-streaming, I guess, is the better... I think Restream is one of the services, but multi-streaming. And I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Like, I've thought about it for years. And I don't know. I figured let's give it a shot. There was an easy plugin that allowed me to do so. It seems to be running properly. Now, I might miss out on certain things, but I think it's working, technically. I guess we'll have to start seeing, like, follows come in from Kick or subscriptions from YouTube or something to see if it's really working. But the tests seem to work. And anyway, I can see how many people are viewing from each stream. It says one from both Kick and from Twitch, which I don't believe. One from Twitch, maybe even Kick is no, it'd just be Twitch, would be probably Nightbot or whatever. That's probably all I can think of. I think that always counts as one for whatever reason, because it's technically in chat. It has to be like a moderator. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm on observation duty 8. Let's see if they can keep up the magic of these games. You always think, like, 8th iteration, it's gonna, rest on its laurels, or it's gonna get boring. But most of the other games, I mean, they continued to, like, build on themselves and be interesting enough. They've added new mechanics and certainly different levels and stuff like that. So, it really, wow, kind of a banger of a song. Like, normally, there's, like, no real music on observation duty games. There's, like, different levels of it, but it's always just like this really weird sounding, like, electronic noises or whatever. So anyway, let's get into it. Looks like we have 6 levels. I hate that they did this. That is one complaint that I have. They have normal and hard difficulties. The first, like, 6 games, I think, there was no difficulty. The difficulty was just challenging. It just happened to be fairly challenging. And I think it was with 7 that it was... Or no, maybe it was 6, was way too easy. The first 5, I don't think, had any difficulty settings. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they were fairly challenging. And then if I remember correctly, number 6 was way too easy. Like, I one-shotted, like, all of those levels. Maybe one of them I had to, like, redo or something. But I remember it being, like, way too easy. And everyone had that opinion. And the developer was like, okay, well, I'll make a hard mode. Like, well, you probably should just balance it originally rather than make a hard mode. But, like, whatever, that's a bandage. And then they added it to 7 and now in 8 as well. It's like, don't make a hard mode. Just make the game reasonably difficult. Anyway, I don't know. I am that's something I don't like difficulty settings in most games. Now, some of my favorite games of all time has difficulty settings. I think of like Doom, the original Doom, Doom 2, all of those. Like, they're famous for having many, you know, difficulty settings and the funny names that they gave them. Anyway, but I would much prefer something like Dark Souls, where it's just like, oh yeah, the game's hard, but like, you know, there's no difficulty. You can't make it harder. You can't make it easier. You can make it harder yourself, either through mods or like arbitrarily saying, I'm not going to level up, or I'm only going to use this kind of weapon, or I'm not going to use summons, or whatever. But anyway. All right, Ranch. The Bureau's U.S. Southwest Field Office has detected anomalous activities in northern blank. The epicenter of anomalous activity in the area appears to be a family-owned cattle ranch in Redacted County. You know, I wouldn't want to live in Redacted County. You know, it's confusing, really, when it comes down to it. You're like, you just go down Redacted Lane, go to blank cul-de-sac, and you'll take a left at the... take a left at the... Internal memos from the local sheriff's department confirmed the status of the families as missing, but the sheriff and the county commissioner's involvement in local blank related to an organization of interest. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. It doesn't matter. Who cares? We're trying to find anomalies. If you're not familiar with my stream, feel free to let me know if you see anything. I always think of this, it's not a co-op experience, although there are some anomaly games that are co-op. I think of like this as us doing it. For one, when I'm streaming and trying to talk and trying to be funny, emphasizing trying to, not necessarily succeeding in that venture. But I guess my point is, I'm not going to be as observant. So feel free to tell me. Now maybe don't spoil if there's anything like that. Oh, have you seen this yet? Or, you know, whatever. But, just, call things out if you see them. I may have already seen it, and I'm like, because there's usually some amount of lag or like delay. You know, maybe it's only 5 seconds, maybe it's 10 seconds, and I don't know. I'm streaming on 3 different sites right now, so there might be I might be a few seconds ahead of you. Anyway, all that to say, feel free to let me know. Maybe I won't see it, maybe I will. But either way, let's get it going. So, ranch. Go on over there to the ranch. Oh, we got ourselves a pupper. They better not do anything to the pupper. Don't do anything to the pupper. All right. I don't think we even need to listen to that. We never really have in the past. Ever since the first one. It's like, yeah, no, we get it. So dog moves. That's fine. We might just even do the age-old thing of like looking at it once and then restarting, because I might spend too much time. What does that say? Something that Calabaro Ranch... Granite? What? I can't read that. Coronado, Caballero Ranch. Okay. We got stuff in the distance. There's a Jeep there. It looks like a water tower and a windmill. Oh, I used my thumb button to do that. Interesting. Accidental. Now, is that meant to be open? That feels like that shouldn't be the case. You're just, you know, I can feel like I can hear my dad yelling at me like, shut the, you know, you're that's not how we cool down the house, or I don't know. Shut the darn door. Okay, so I have not really taken almost any of this in. Part of me, there's a couple horses looking all doofy. Part of me does want to restart already, because I'm like, okay, goats. Maybe we just lose. I mean, that's okay. I'm not aiming to lose, but I'm like, that's fine if we do. I'm worried that I've totally missed things. Now, the eyes were glowy, I think. Again, this is weird to me that is open, but it was early that we saw that it was open. There's no way it's a light anomaly. I think I already did light anomaly. I did something. I tried to do something. 3 candlesticks. We got some slippers. Got, I guess that's a ram head, like a skeleton. Again, the horses whinnying a bit, but I don't think that necessarily means anything. We still got the 3 goats. Scarecrow. That door's open. I didn't even see the option to... I don't know exactly. Weird animal. I guess that's correct. I was like, I don't even know. Old dog's learning new tricks, apparently. Who's a good boy? Who's a good pupper? I just fed my pup. She's gonna probably come back in here every time after I feed her. I don't know why. Maybe she wants to play. Maybe she's just like showing gratitude, or maybe she wants more, but I like feed her. And after a little while, you know, she finishes that. Maybe she goes outside, gets some water or something, which I should see if I need to fill up her water bowl. I'll probably do that pretty soon. I filled it up earlier, so she's not, you know, it's not bad, but I'm just like, you know, just, I try to fill it up a couple times. But she'll come in here and like, I don't know, just like want to hang, just like you really just will like just be real needy there for a little bit, needy for attention, which is, you know, fine, but for whatever reason it's whenever I feed her. I mean, she'll do it throughout the day, you know, wants to play or wants to do whatever, but was this on? I'm just gonna do light anomaly in the stable. I don't think that would be it though, because light anomaly tends to be blinking, flashing, something like that. A weird light. I mean, like, I don't think this is going to be it either. The problem is, again, I've not really retained any of this whatsoever. Part of me is just, like, looking for really obvious things because I know we're going to fail this. Maybe we just, as soon as we get the warning, maybe that's when we just restart. Oh, hey, there's a dude. Intruder. There we go. Just a guy just looking, just leering at my dog. I don't appreciate that. That's my dog. It might be a weird dog, but it's my dog. Don't be looking at my dog. Now, the thing is, at some point, this might shut, and maybe that will be anomalous, but I feel like we just leave it shut, you know? We just let that anomaly go. We're wasting, you know, like, I don't know, some of the food's going to potentially go bad. We'll, you know, the milk might go bad or something. We're wasting electricity. Just a lot of nonsense. A lot of badness going on. 3 candles, I believe, was the case. What's going to happen with the horses? Something's got to happen. There's a lot of moving things and a lot of alive things in this version of the game thus far. Now, we have seen this, but I believe, yeah, that's just accurate to the actual time. I was going to say, I noticed that the time changed, but I just confirmed. That's a little abyss-like. It's a little abyssal. It's abyss-esque, I would say. And I don't think that's supposed to happen at a ranch. Okay. I was going to say easy enough so far, but I'm sure we've missed multiple things. How you doing, little pup? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that pup? Okay, it's still just so darn bright. But I don't know if there's anything to do about that. Like, it's not actually a light anomaly. And I don't think it's changed necessarily in brightness. And again, light anomaly tends to be... Oh, I don't remember... Yeah, I found a secret item. I was like, I don't remember there being a little... That's funny. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that... Is that extra object? I don't remember there being a shovel there. Now, it's very well possible that there was one there. Yeah. Because there's like a lot of things that are just like here. You know, a lot of things afoot. A lot of things around that I really haven't taken... inventory of yet. I know that was here. That's like one of the first things I saw next to the dog. Watch me be wrong. I mean, that's very possible. Don't get me wrong. It is. That's different. Is that object replacement? There was something there, I thought. If not, it would be what? Like, no. Extra object. Maybe it wasn't there, and I'm just thinking of the bowl. Oh, that's a different painting. Really? Okay, image anomaly. Maybe it's just image anomaly. That does look different. Maybe there was a paper there. I think there was, but it looked different than that. It wasn't quite the same. Image anomaly. Why can't I do that? Is it not an option? Am I stupid? Wait, what? Huh. Maybe it was always that. I do not recall it looking like that in particular. Pup's still here. That's still there. That crate, I believe, was always there. Is it foggy here? Steam, smoke, fog in the entrance? I mean, it is, but was it always? I thought it was because I remember seeing like the kind of God rays from that. Yeah, okay, so that's probably fine. I guess we'll do it in here, but I don't think that that's a problem. This just looks different to me. Probably isn't, but... And why isn't, again, object anomaly an option? I guess it's only when you're clicking on something. Oh, because that's not considered an image. You have to be... It's like contextual. Okay. I don't remember there being a book here, but there very well could have been. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that would not surprise me at all if there was. I just, yeah, okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we're doing great here. Pup's taking a little bit of a nap. That's fine. It's not a problem in my eyes. In fact, that may even be preferable. Gosh, I feel like there's stuff. You know, there's a lot of stuff that is probably different. But I'm not noticing anything. Oh, I never counted how many cameras. How many cameras are there supposed to be? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we should have 6. Yeah, okay, just 6. What was that noise? The heck was that noise? I know, like, the horse was whinnying, but it sounded very different as I went away from it. Huh. I was gonna say weird horse. Weird noise horse. Horse noise. Man. I feel like we're not long for this. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. What would you call that? I don't even know what we would call this. Object movement, I guess, clearly. You know, it is continuously moving. But, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, door opening is in the past a common enough one. I'm like, it's not that, because that's not one of the options I see. All right, so we got the one intruder there. We got, I don't know, that looks to be the same in my eyes. I thought that maybe that wasn't present. There's no time like the present. I don't remember if there was anything over there. Obviously, my dumb face is covering things, so you guys may not be able to see that. It says fragile. I don't know French. That's an old joke. Okay, that door's still open. That's fine. All right, so it's 2 o'clock. Is there a little bird here? I don't remember there being a little bird there. Extra object? I don't know. Just a little bird. There's maybe always a little bird there. It's funny because, like, would that even count as an anomaly? In theory, it's like, well, I don't know. I mean, birds can show up. Birds are allowed to show up. Just like with this game, like, you know, they're adding the animals that are there. And it's like, yeah, even if the animal moved, like, that's not an anomaly. Oh, distortion? Oh. Okay. Rift, that's it, at the front porch. You might want, I don't know if they have accurate or adequate insurance to cover rift damage, but it's not in the boilerplate insurance. I don't know, check your insurance. Maybe it was added years. I don't believe mine included rift damage. So you got to get that, you know, you got to work it out. You got to make sure everything's copacetic. All right, I'm really not seeing a whole lot after the obvious rift action that happened. I would assume there's at least one other anomaly present. I don't know. I keep expecting something to change down there. If you can't really tell, I might turn up the brightness. I did turn it up a little bit just because this game, stereotypically is pretty dark. Stains! There we go. I was like, what the heck is that? It looked like sweat or maybe like a weird like painting splatter or something. I couldn't quite tell. Okay, I forget what I was saying. Something super important because I was saying it, so you know it's good. All right. What do you call this? Abyss? At the entrance? It's steam smoke fog. It's not that. I don't know what you call that. Abyss at the entrance? I didn't say... No, abyss is a very specific thing. What do you call this? I don't know what you call this. It's not a light anomaly. It's clearly something bad. Camera malfunction at the entrance? It doesn't just seem like camera malfunction because it's like making a weird... Oh my gosh, am I dumb? Is something causing it? Missing object, object replacement. It's none of these things, guys. Is it being done by anything? I need some help here. We're going to lose this because, like, I have no idea. We already did that. Is it being done by something? Oh, could it be an intruder? Is that what this is over here? I can't tell. This is awful. I actually really hate this. Oh, hole. It's like a black hole or something. Okay, I couldn't quite tell because it's all weird looking. Okay. It looked shadowy. Okay. It was like, yeah, this was just meant to be. Okay. Couldn't quite tell. That was a little strange. I believe that has not changed. That's always frustrating when you just can't figure it out. And if you were to lose as a result of that, like, that's just not okay in my book, in my eyes, my special eyes, my brand. I didn't quite look over, but it looked like my close camera there wasn't great. It looked like it was mostly just forehead out of my peripherals. Did I just see something in the window? Thought I might have. Let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back to the dog. Not seeing anything move. Is this blood? I don't think that's blood. It's just dirt. Anything missing? I'm not noticing it. It's very possible that there are things missing. I keep looking at that. If you can't tell, there's like a vase there. But yeah, I'm not noticing anything missing. I'm trying to like look back in the shadows and stuff and see if like there might be just like an intruder that I'm kind of missing. Sometimes they obfuscate them a little bit until they jump out and pounce at you. Or sometimes they don't. They're not all... Oh, man, there we go. Okay. So we knew that was going to happen. We assumed that was going to happen. I guess there was a possibility of us just winning, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back to here. So we're good on cameras. That's the only way I know. I never notice if I'm just clicking, like, oh, man, the thing's missing. Like, I just never notice it. So I have to straight up count. I think that's an extra object. I don't remember. I remember that pitchfork being there. I don't remember the shovel. Object movement, maybe? I might have just gotten it wrong. Yeah, I think it's probably just always been there. We're about to fail. Unfortunately, I just don't have any idea whatsoever what it could be. Oh, did I just hear like crying or something? I might want to turn this up on my side. Hopefully it's not too loud for you all. Darn. All right. The anomalies have taken over. We're all gonna die. All right. Well, I guess what I should do is maybe I should throw. I have not streamed in months, and I'm like, maybe I should throw on the old Discord that like, hey, I'm streaming. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should throw that out there. But part of me is just like, we're trying out the whole restream thing. It doesn't matter too much. Like, yeah, if no one shows up. Although I do kind of want to test it out, so maybe I do that. Again, I haven't streamed in months, so yeah. Anyway, let's see. Doing that stream thing. Boom. All right. Just put it on there. Not even like mention anyone. Just try it out. I missed 3 anomalies. Object manipulation in front porch. Object manipulation. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Object replacement in kitchen. Oh, was it the thing I was talking about? I thought I did that. Might have been a different one. Image anomaly in the living room. Okay. Okay. I feel like image anomalies are usually very easy, so that's disappointing. Was it here that something was manipulated? No, it wasn't that. What got replaced? I'm actually not sure. I thought originally maybe one of like the plates or something here, but I'm not seeing. There's like not a lot here. These images look fine, so maybe it was one of these, or you guys can't see very well because my dumb face is in the way. But there's a book here, so maybe that's the thought. I don't know. Huh. Well, we try her again because that's all we can do. Now I don't know how much I'll be streaming today. It is Friday night, so I don't have a reason not to continue streaming. But you know, if people just don't show up, or if I get sick of playing this game, I don't have another thing planned. I wasn't really planning on it. Also, you know, if my brother or one of my friends or something wants to play games, I'll do that instead because I just stream for the fun of it, not for the fame, not for the money. Certainly not for the money. You got to make money for it to be for the money, I think. But yeah. Anyway, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I did want to at least get into this. And I'll probably play this off stream just a bit because I do enjoy these games. Unless for whatever reason, I need to go back to 7. I really do. Probably shouldn't even have bought this one. Probably just should have gone back to 7. But I wanted to see if anything had really changed. And so far, I mean, this is absolutely just the quintessential I'm on observation duty experience. Like, it's everything you expect from this. A little bit of a... Hey, did this goat get out? Did this goat... You're not supposed to be here. This is where the horses are, you silly little goat. Doing your silly little song. All right. Well, get back there, you little scamp. There you go. Be somewhere around here. He's off in the distance. We can't quite see him. You know, the camera's not perfectly set up. All right. So... This would be actually kind of cool. So like this is the entrance to the ranch, and all you would need is like solar powered lights or something, LEDs, and you could have them in the eyes of it. That's actually kind of cool. I could see myself doing that if I had like a ranch and I was trying to go like a rustic route. But I don't know, that like for one, it would allow you to like it's very distinct. If you're like, oh yeah, no, you'll see the glowy goat eyes. Just turn right there, you know, whatever. But it's also adds some personality, and it's also just kind of neat. I don't know. I can see myself doing that. Hey, calm down, horse. Hey, pup. How you doing? I still wish I knew what had changed. In retrospect, it's probably very obvious, but they said object replacement. I believe in here, image anomaly in here could have been the book, could have been one of these, but it wasn't either of these, I don't think. We had already fixed that, and I didn't notice this be different, but... Or unless that was the thing that, like, caused it to fail, or it happened, like, right at the end, I just didn't notice. I don't know. All I can say is, hopefully we do better this time. Are those eyeballs looking at me? Did I just see eyeballs in the, No, I think it's dust. Oh, it's dust. That happened to be like spread out kind of like eyes, and it was in the window, so I thought it was like eyes looking at me or something. I don't think it was. You see dust particles everywhere. It just happened to line up that it kind of looked like maybe something was looking out at us. And you do have to keep an eye out for that kind of thing, you know. Intruders definitely are a thing in this game, and that's the kind of thing they would do. That would have been kind of cool, actually. Now, I know we're early along, so maybe it's not surprising that we haven't seen anything yet. I mean, we saw one thing, and it's a very obvious thing. Were there these ropes here? I'm going to say extra object. I think they were. But at this point, I'm just checking. Just trying to, for one, confirm, like, what is standard. You know, that's kind of a useful thing in this game. Even just getting false reports can be very beneficial because you're just, it's all just knowledge. Oh, that's a missing object. There you go. Nice. Love to see that. I mean, I love to not see it because it's gone, so you don't see it. I don't know. And I don't like to, but you know, I like to notice it. I'm glad that we noticed because then we were able to very easily identify what was wrong. I'm just explaining my process here. You know, I feel like that is also an important thing. So, I mean, like, what else is there to note? I feel like I got this pretty well down. I mean, the 3 candlesticks. Books are just, these bookshelves are full of books, which is great. That says the stable. It didn't say the stable before, did it? Am I dumb? Oh, it said image anomaly. That doesn't normally show up, so that must be, like, I don't think it said the stable. It's like, yeah, this is the stable. That is correct. Nice. Okay, we got it. Cool. Okay, I mean, like, I get it. You're not wrong. Guess we can, you know, put a post-it note up there if we want to not carve into the old crossbeam. But anything different with these? I know that there were pillows, but I don't recall if those pillows were in like a different order, if they looked different. We might at some point, maybe we just do, even now, maybe I should do like object movement or like changed or something, just to check while we got object movement in case they shuffled around, and then maybe object replace to see just in case. I don't think either of those things happened, but it's more information. Object replacement, again, there were 3 pillows from what I recall, but I guess we might as well say extra object. I don't think any of that is true, but now we will know. All right. I'm not seeing anything. We should probably... Okay, so it's like brown stripe flower. I don't know, flower stripe flower. I don't even know what you'd call that design in particular. Let's count how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're back to the horses, so we should be good on that front. I don't remember there being tires here. I don't remember there being just a stack of tires. It also seems like a weird place to put them. So, got it. Well, how are you all doing tonight? You know, it's Friday night. I'm pretty excited about that. Don't have any plans for this weekend. I mean, watch a little hockey, play some games, hopefully with the boys. I don't think this is an image anomaly. It's not, actually. Like, I've seen that image so much. Unless it's slightly turned or something. I just was like, I don't know. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything over there. I will say it is pretty dark on the periphery here, so I may want to brighten it up, especially since I have lights on me. I may want to brighten it up just to see if there's anything. Like, even back here, it gets a little too dark to really see if there's much going on. It's not that bad, don't get me wrong. And I did turn it up. I think it started out at 50, and I put it up to 70. So, like, maybe we see. This isn't a game that, like, benefits from being dark. It's not like, oh, it's scarier or anything. It's like, no, it's just harder to see, which is not really beneficial. It's not cheating either or anything. Okay, so I'm not noticing anything. Y'all noticing anything? Door different? Can't wait for there to be like a person standing in the headlights. Something. Need some more intruders. Was this? This wasn't there. That's an extra object. There was one here, but come on. Don't do that. Put him in the right place. Yeah, silly. Okay. Let's check our number of things again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're back to the old kitchen. I don't think anything's changed with the plates. I keep looking at those thinking like one's going to be gone. I never counted how many there are, but it's like, yeah, it's pretty full. That's not a thing, is it? There's something back there, but I don't think it's an intruder. Like, maybe it's just somebody huddled up, you know, fetal position back there. Okay, that's so silly. I never remembered. I'm sure it was here. There's no way, but I don't ever remember looking up and seeing that there was a window there. I just don't. I don't. You'd think that'd be a very obvious thing that you'd notice. You would. I wouldn't. Oh, well, that's a little fogged up. It's just a little... Oh. Okay, we got it. It's all fogged up. I don't know why that's funny to me. All right, so let's keep going. I think we're not doing, I don't want to say we're doing great, but you know, I don't think we're doing poorly either. I think we're doing slightly better. I'm feeling a little bit more confident than our first run. Oh, that thing's gone. You can't, that's the problem about having something like that. Somebody's going to steal it. Somebody's going to steal that. And that's not cool. Like I said, it brings character. It really, you know, ties the place together. So, I need that. Don't even act like you're going to steal that. Because I will not stand for it. I will not sit for it. I will not be in any position for it. I don't know why I checked that. I was just like, oh, it's foggy in here. No, it's not. Like, well, it is, but it always is. Okay, I don't notice anything different. Pups popping. Somebody's got to turn off those lights, you know, turn off the vehicle. You're just going to, if it's actually, I don't think it's on. I think just the lights are on, which means, you know, you're going to burn out that battery. And if the car's on, then you're just wasting gas. Just a bad time all around. Okay, that's the same. I was looking at the, whatever you'd call that. I don't even know what it is, like the Empire State Building or whatever. It's not that. It's a little candle holder or something on this. I don't know why I said Empire State Building. I was just like, it looks, you know, it's just it's a tall structure. It looks building-esque. All right, let's see. Ooh, was there something out here? I don't know. No. I don't even know what I just clicked like randomly. What did I even do? Oh, was that always there? I don't remember there being like a downed piece of wood, piece of the fence. Did it move? It very well may have always been there. Gosh, I remember obviously the cow grate. Wow. I think it was always there, or I just am choosing the wrong thing. Let's check real quick, probably to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're back to the dog. We've seen almost nothing happen in the kitchen, right? We know we failed something that was in the kitchen last time, but have we really seen anything in the kitchen? I don't think so. Now, I don't remember this slowly moving back and forth, but like other things are swaying in the distance, so maybe I'm sure it always did, and I just did not notice. That is unfortunate on my part. Could somebody please close the refrigerator door? And I don't mean like make it an anomaly. I mean like, oh, object movement? What is that? Like a little cart, like a little go-kart, little downhill derby car or something? I guess so. All right, well, we got that. Almost 3 o'clock. If you're not familiar with this game, we are trying to get to 6 o'clock. Oh, there's an intruder right there. How's it going, dude? How you doing? How you living? You can live elsewhere, live away from this. Because, like, we're on a ranch, dude. I'm about to give some ranch justice over here. Okay. What else? Anything? I'm not noticing anything. The intruder was very obvious. We had some very obvious ones, which we should. This is easy mode. I don't even know. Unless, like, a bunch of people showed up and, you know, after we beat all of the missions or the maps normally, unless, like, everyone wanted me to play, like, the hard mode, I don't anticipate playing the hard modes. I really don't. Maybe we'll try it out, but, like, I don't know. Unless they're, like, completely different anomalies in an interesting way, not just like, oh, the smallest thing moved 2 inches. Like, that's not exciting. Okay, let's look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back to the refrigerator. Okay. What are you looking at? Yeah, I thought so. Did you mean huge dog? I'm thinking, is huge man going to be in this? I'm pretty sure he's in like every game. So I would almost be surprised if he's not. Has there actually, for anyone who actually knows this game, has there been an overarching story? Because there have been connections. There have been things that it's like, oh, that was, you know, a reference to this, or like Huge Man's always in it. But like, I don't know. Is there actually a story? Is there actually lore? Because there's not much in game. And like the stuff that is in game is like super esoteric. I remember, you know, early on, one of the, I don't know, let's say 1, 2, or 3, there was like the, do you remember this? And, you know, like answering those questions, which seemed kind of asinine. I guess I will say I haven't noticed. I noticed there's the fruit bowl. I've not noticed what fruits are in there. In what configuration? Like, what if things change slightly? What if they just move around a little bit? What's up, horse? Of course. Oh, let's check with the dog as our point of reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back to dog. You guys say anything? I'm really not. Which, you know, could be on pace, like, for what we're doing. Like, there might not be. Maybe there's a very subtle one somewhere that's not, like, I don't know. I keep looking over here and I'm like, why is that lit up? I don't think it was normally lit up. I'm just not noticing anything. Everything feels pretty similar. I wonder if we increase the brightness, if that would change anything. It doesn't feel like it's too dark, don't get me wrong, but there are things back here that I'm like, I just might not see them at all. Same thing with, like, especially back here, if there's anything, or like in the, I don't know, in the windows, they're like really dark, but intentionally so, it seems like. I don't think you're going to put anything impossible to see back there. I don't know. I feel like we're about to get our warning, though. I don't know why. It's just, it's been way too long since we've done anything. Yep, there it goes. Gosh, dang it. That's so frustrating. What are we missing? And this is easy mode, mind. Well, it's normal mode, I should say. Okay, we're definitely going to increase the brightness. Okay, just because I'm like, is there anything I'm missing? That is so much better as far as being able to see in these dark alleys and such. So, like, I mean, this has always been the same. Unless it's just slightly different. Yeah, this is so much better. It didn't really help here, though. Okay. Pupper. But yeah, you can actually see a little bit more. I can see a little bit more. It didn't really help. It didn't help me identify anything. But it is, I mean, it certainly is brighter. I'll give him that. Now, is it too bright? I mean, we're going to lose. There's no way around it. I don't know what we're missing. Oh, that's an extra object, isn't it? I don't think there was a stool there. But there's still, what, 2 other things? No, what? What? Was it object movement? Maybe there was a stool there and I'm just dumb. Object replacement in front porch. Object replacement in living room. Gosh. And then object replacement in kitchen. I'm not good at noticing that an object has been replaced, apparently. That is somewhat irritating. And I can't do anything about that. All right, well, let's keep on keeping on. I think we try again, maybe do this 1 or 2 more times. Most of this was me just trying to, oh my gosh, everyone's messaging me. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was going to be work, like blowing up. Like, dude, it's 5:30. On a Friday, you know? Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, maybe we just do like 1 or 2 more of these, just trying it. And then if people don't show up, fine. We probably just end the stream there so I can play it in my free time or do something else entirely. I just wanted to get into this a little bit, and I wanted to try the whole multi-streaming thing. So I also want to turn on the the heater at my feet, the feeder, if you will, because it's cold. It's cold in here. I'll be back in a moment. All right, didn't take long, but took, something. All right, so skip that. What did I miss? So if I'm looking at this, there was an object replacement, what, here, I think? Did they say porch? They certainly said kitchen, but what was replaced in the kitchen? There's so few things. There's so few things to change. Maybe like the drapes. I feel like you guys can't see it, but there's a coffee pot here. Maybe it changed slightly or something. I don't know. I feel like it was always there. There's just not many things here to change. And maybe like this front plate or something. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, well, like I say, we give this another shot or two and then see how she's going. And then maybe just call the stream there. I don't know. I just wanted to get back into the swing of things when it came to streaming. And as I said before, like, I don't expect people to show up, especially, I never expect people to show up, but you certainly can't expect people to show up when you take multiple months off from streaming. And even before that, didn't stream very often. So, I just wanted to give it a shot. Also, if I could get like one follow, that would just confirm if it actually is working. I know it's technically working because I see like my recent activity and it's like, oh yeah, this time ago somebody followed, but it's not update. Like, I don't know if it's updating properly. I think it would be. Also, I realized that, and this is just the nature of it, I might see if somebody like subscribes on YouTube or follows on Kick through this new system, but it wouldn't do the notification because that's all through Steam. Steam, geez. Twitch. There was always water in there, I assume. I just couldn't see it. It was just very black because of how dark it was. Man, this is what sucks is when, chair fell down. When you restart a level and you can't figure out what was wrong. They literally told me what was wrong. I mean, not exactly, but they said something was missing, something was replaced, whatever. It really sucks when you're like, yep, it looks the same to me. Like, it just proves how, like, unobservant I am. And that's why I kind of need help with this. Or I need to play it in my free time, and actually just focus a whole lot. Because it does help. I've beaten, these games solo as well. I've streamed them all, but I haven't streamed them all completely. I've played them a little bit, here and there. And I think 7's the only one I haven't beaten. And we'll see. Maybe I won't end up beating this one either. I'd have to go back. I'm trying to think of how much I beat of 7, but I think there were like 5 or 6 levels probably, and I maybe beat 2 of them. Maybe I only tried 2 of them. Weird horses. I don't know if that's really weird. They're just looking at me. I don't know. My dog looks at me all the time. Is it weird to look at your owner or whatever? I guess I may not be their owner, but I am overseeing them at the moment. I keep seeing this, and it's just like dark here. Is it just mud? Is it wet? I can't quite tell, but it's always been there, so I don't think it's an anomaly. I just, like, is it meant to be, dog took a whiz on it? I don't even know. I would hope not. That'd be a really unfortunate place to whiz. What in the world could I have been missing? And now I've absolutely lost it. Like, I cannot even think about what it looked like before because it all just looks the same to me. I'm just like, I don't even remember what it was. Object replacement in all 3 because I was like, man, I just never notice when things are replaced. Like, I don't know, were like the slippers different? There were slippers here, but pink slippers are pretty darn obvious to notice. Just a bunch of fat cowboys. What do you say? Extra objects. Extra objects. There's a few of them, I'd say. Good shooting, Dix. I don't even... Meet the Cowboys was the achievement for that. That's funny. I met him, I guess. Now, is he actually going to be present? Are they actually going to be here at some point? I would assume so. It's probably based off of a 3D model in-game. And we're going to see him. Maybe he was one of the intruders. No, because the other intruders we saw were like skinny dudes. Not nude cowboys. Because of the lighting change, there's something looks different here, but I'm like, what would that be? It doesn't even actually look like anything's changed. Just like, looks like a smudge. Just a solid smudge there. It's a little smudged up. There's been some smudgery afoot. You know something's got to happen with the Scarecrow, right? It's gotta. It's going to be a corpse, or it's going to be, I don't know, a nude cowboy just there replacing him. Something. All right, let's count how many. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're back to the pupper. Get this guy a puppers. I'm not seeing anything. Happy affiliate anniversary. Wow. Yay, you've made like a couple bucks from being an affiliate. That's funny. Is today truly my affiliate anniversary? That's funny. I'd have to check Twitch. How's it going there, Tobis? We're playing a little bit of a spoopy game, you know, here. Just trying to observe, trying to figure out what we can see, what we see differently, what's changed, what hasn't, if there's any nude men around. Any nude dudes afoot. Because this game does like to throw... And they weren't quite nude, but they were pantalooned cowboys. Many of them. Images of them. Like cardboard cutouts. All in different poses. Haunted horse. Get him! Oh, well, I did have an anomaly where they were just staring at me. Just not really doing anything. Not weird. We also had like a demonic goat that got out of his pen here. You know, he just needs to go hang out with the other goats. He's not a horse. And then we had the dog with a super long neck, like looking at the camera. So the animals have been popping off, quite frankly. You look into game, you know, I know you've been, or I assume you've been busy this whole week since we haven't really been able to game. So I was like, you know what, Friday night, I'm gonna try. This game just came out, and I like this whole series, so I wasn't really, and I did it just like. Whoa, this game's just out? I didn't even know it was out. I didn't even know they were working on another one. So I figured I'd give it a try. And I'll also try, it's funny, it's my affiliate birthday, apparently. But I'm now streaming on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube all at once. I have no following on any of them. And I haven't streamed in, like, months. And even when I streamed last, I streamed very sparsely. So, oh man, there's 3 anomalies already? Alright, well, let me know, because I wasn't planning on streaming long, and I literally even just, I don't know, like, within the last 30 minutes was like, what the heck is... Oh, that's just garbage. This is garbage. Get rid of it. Oh, local anomalies, 1 of 3? This is... Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's interesting. What's up, Intruderman? Look at Intruderman Jones over here. You being a little intrudery? I do like that they've changed some. Oh, cool. So I'm doing a new system. Like, I have new like software and everything. So it didn't pop up, and maybe it will. I'm unsure. But I just saw that you subscribed. I'm seeing that. It's new UI for me. So I'm like, oh, I actually can see if people subscribe. That's kind of neat. And it is interesting because in my chat, I can see how many people are watching on Twitch, on YouTube, or on Kick. And anyway, it also specifies, like, if you chat on one of them, it tells me, oh, I can see you're streaming or you're messaging from Twitch. So that's kind of cool. It wouldn't... Oh, it's a little A little interesting there. I don't even know what you call that. It's the fruits afoot. I'm not exactly positive. Oh, okay, it is object movement. I was like, anti-gravity fruit. You know, there's different tiers. You have to pay for like organic, and that's a bit more expensive. Anti-gravity fruit is just, it's too much. It's expensive. Does taste darn good though. Okay, but yeah, what I was saying is I could just end this. I'd said that a while ago. I was like, well, you know, might keep this short. I just wanted to do this as, for one, a proof of concept, and to get back into streaming a tiny bit, just because it's fun when the boys aren't available or if I got nothing else going on. So I figured I'd do a little bit of this, and I told everyone, I was like, hey, you know, after this next level failure or two, maybe I just end the stream, and if the boys show up and want to play, maybe I end the stream. We are not going to win this, unfortunately, because we have our warning, and I don't know what's wrong, unless it's something obvious like floating fruit or Trash Man McGee. I've seen nothing different, and my life is in ruin. I am in shambles. I will never emotionally recover from this, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Turning up the brightness helped in visibility, but man, it did not help me in finding anomalies. It is as anomalous as ever. It is truly, for really and for truly, anomalous up in this. Yeah, and I don't even know what's wrong. And the game does tell you. It's like, oh, hey, you're an idiot. Things were disappeared in the living room. Like, okay. But what? Did something change there? No. Unless, the length of the candles. There's no way they'd do it that. This is normal difficulty. This isn't even the hard difficulty. Did the Scarecrowman move? Did he just tilt? Is he slightly askew? I mean, this is awful. I don't know what to... There we go. We lost again. Great. We did it. We're incredible. Oh, I love that. Love that for us. Love that for me. Big fan of that. I'm not. I lied about it. Well, we missed 3 anomalies. Missing object in the stable, apparently. It wasn't a very stable stable. Stains in the living room. Oh, that might have just been on the couch again. I didn't notice it. Object replacement in the front porch. That is, the last time we lost, it was 3 object replacements on 3 different, levels, screens, whatever you want to call them. Not levels. And yeah, I didn't notice a single goddamn one. So, yeah. The stream title was It's Time to Observe. We didn't observe. We didn't really. I tried. You know, one thing I've noticed with this new setup is, where do I... There. Okay, I was like, I don't have my normal place to look to see how long I've been streaming. And it's very obvious. It's here. And it actually always was here on OBS, but I never looked to there. I always just looked because of the placement of my screens and such. I would normally have Twitch open so I could see the chat. Now, I don't have Twitch open. I have it going through a different piece of software. And I'm like, I can't look at Twitch to see how long I've been streaming. Anyway. Well, maybe we play more of this in the near future, but I probably just call it there. We only fixed 5 anomalies that time. Last time we fixed 10 and still failed miserably. But I don't know. I do like this game and these kind of games. I know there are some co-op ones that I'd like to play. I wouldn't necessarily stream them. But Thomas, if you ever want to do that, you ever want to play a little observation duty kind of games, there are some. Some are like this, where you're switching between cameras. We even played one at one point. And some are more like 3D, you're walking around and you discern if something has changed. Anyway, I like these games a lot. I haven't really found a flavor of this kind of game that I dislike for whatever reason. It's just an adult spot the difference. That's all it is. And they're a little spooky, a little creepy, and I kind of just like it. So, yeah, we'll probably just call it there. Thomas, if you want to get on and play something, great. If not, that's fine too, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And with that, this is me, Durf Gibble, saying goodbye.